up, guys? We are back, and it's 3 o'clock now. We are live at WCCR 590 AM radio at City College, and it's lit today. Happy Wednesday. Before we get started and the topic and introduce our special guest, just wanted to let all the students know the last day to withdraw is November 10th. So if you have a class that you feel like it's not for you, or if you just don't feel confident about it, think about it. You have 2 days. The last day to withdraw is November 10th. Now, that was Cherp's new official single with Love and HipHop star Mariah Lynn. And I love Cherp. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all don't, but I do. He's here. Cherp is here. Cherp is here. And if you guys missed it, once again, that was Cherp's new single, Hit the Floor with Mariah Lynn. It's so dope. So the topic of today is called relationships and insecurity. And Cherp, are you gonna help me out with this? Like, I need some advice on this.
I don't know how good I'll be, but I'll try.
Okay, cool. So the question of today is, when do men feel it's right to commit? Like, honestly, when do they feel like it's right? Cherp, what do you think?
Your grandmother has to be there. You know what? It's never the right time to commit. You just kind of play your card until your card is played out, I guess,
Okay, I feel like, you just...
I could go lovey-dovey and say, when you feel like it's the person that you don't want to lose, but it's like, dudes is different, man. We're just different. Like, love is different for dudes.
Okay, how so? Like, how would you know when you're ready to commit? Like, are you in a relationship right now, or are you single?
I'm single.
Cherp is single, everybody. I heard that Cherp is single. Slide in his DM. Not like that. Email him professionally. Like, Cherp, I want to take you out. But more on the topic, like...
I like seafood.
Cool.
I'm not a cheap date.
Okay. Dope. But more on the topic, like, how do you, like, when do you feel it's right? Like, how do you feel? Like, when do you feel it?
I think you can't have a moment or pinpoint one moment that's right. It's got to be like, this lines up, this lines up, this lines up. And then, okay, I spend my life with you. I don't think it's like she did everything I like, so, that's
did a
not.
Split on another tab. You're on college radio, but,
I can't say what I want to say, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. And
it's got to line up,
It definitely does. And you just got to play your cards right, I guess. Like,
I think kids make a huge difference in a relationship. Because once you're committed to children, it's like you already been sentenced to 18. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. You don't have no past.
Yeah.
Like, no past on anything. Like, so I think, relationships and insecurities is the topic. But, you just play your cards right, feel it out, maybe build on something with that person, and maybe things will happen to work out for you. Basically, that's what you're saying?
Yeah, I would say just take your time, and if it takes you a year or 10 years, just figure out who you're dealing with. Because a lot of times relationships are facades for at least the first 3 months.
Right.
So you didn't even meet the real person, and you calling them boo bae and letting them meet your kids and
all
family
that.
And all that. You know what I'm saying? I would say at least get past the facade. Have a fight or two first, not physically, but disagree. Like the I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't even play it. Right?
It's got to be something that's real.
Agree. Well, that's so dope that you definitely feel that way. And we about to jump right back in the music real quick. Chris Brown, y'all. Heartbreak on the Full Moon. His new album.
45 songs.
45
How
songs.
you gonna compete with Chris Brown? 45 songs, man.
I don't
Just do
know.
15, man. Let us in. Let us eat. Nah, Chris is dope.
So we're gonna jump right into it. Heartbreak on the Full Moon, y'all. Let's get into it, all right, y'all? So we'll be right back. And we are back, everyone, live here at WCCR 590 AM radio. We here at City College, and we have Cherp in the building. What's up?
It's Cherp. Who else?
I'm so happy that you're here again. Like, we were just talking over the break, and everything that you're doing and everything that you have even touched has been great from my perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But more so, like, the topic of today is relationships and insecurities. And I have one more question for the listeners. does the female being the breadwinner in a relationship cause a problem? So that's the question for right now. You know, I want to hear from everyone. Call in now and let me know what you think. You know, a woman being in a relationship with a male, her being the breadwinner, is that a problem? Cherp, what do you feel about this? Like, what's up? Like, I don't know. If we were in a relationship and I made a little bit more money than you, how would you feel?
First of all, if we was in a relationship, I don't care how much money is made. You bad. So I know your brother. Don't hit me. This nigga behind me. But, no, in all seriousness, though, I think that an insecure man would worry about who's making more money. You know, if you're a man, you make money, not excuses. That's what I was taught. And you do the best you can. You know, if you got somebody who's with you that's making a substantial amount more money, either make more money or do the things that she needs done, just like she would do for you if you were making more money. So if you can't make that money, you go, you cook, you clean, you take care of the kids, you just do your part. If your part, it's a reverse role now. You know, it's not like this is a gender set where a man is dominant. It's different now. Women are way more independent. You know?
We are, and it's hard for us to just take a chill pill sometimes. We just be too independent and be like, just chill. So, you know, I feel like piggybacking off of what you said, like a woman making a little bit more bread or being a breadwinner in a relationship is not a kind of a bad thing. But I can feel where the insecurities may, you know, fall into play.
I would say as long as, you know, you don't get comfortable in that situation, because then that's different. But I think that's for anybody. You know, like even if for a male, if you was making more money and your other part, I don't want to say, you know, girlfriend, wife, whatever, if you're making more money than them and they get comfortable, then it's a problem. You know what I mean? Like you should always fall in love with the person that you get rich with, not the one you go broke for. You understand?
I totally agree. Everybody don't know that. Some girls, they just want the relationship. Like, oh,
no, they want the money. I be seeing people on Instagram with Uncle Rufus, 90-year-old dudes on vacation. And get it, sis. If that's what you got to do, get that 90-year-old sex. But
this is not what we're trying to promote, people. We're trying to help you guys feel confident. And you know what I'm saying? Like as a man or as women, I don't want anyone to have insecurities, but we do.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I'm saying? So you might get that girl that's making that money. And, you know, now it's just like, dang, do I mess with her because she make a lot more money than me? But it's like, why not be there for her? Or just because you was with her shooting in the gym or you was with him shooting in the gym, you know, you guys can build up and just make it happen and feel secure and both get to the bag. Because
it's intimidating, though.
It is.
As a younger male, I had that situation happen, and I definitely 86'd it. But now that I'm a little older, I should have took advantage. It was a good person. But you know, when you're young, you're stupid.
Right.
You think you know everything, and the older you get, the less you realize you know.
Oh, Cherp. Yeah, y'all. Cherp is dope. Once again, you guys can follow him on IG at The Real Cherp, SoundCloud at Real Cherp, not at The Real Cherp, Real Cherp, and that's REAL Cherp, CHERP.
CHERP, yeah.
Let's get it. Okay, we're gonna jump right back into the music. We got Cherp song featuring Love and Hip Hop star again.
Jacquay.
We have
shout out to the homie, man.
Yeah, shout out to Jacquay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, congratulations too. Jacquay is on Love and Hip Hop this season too.
He is, y'all. Y'all gotta check him out on and you know, of course, Marilyn, she's still on there doing her thing.
Yeah, those are like my friends. It's not like I met them and you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's why I was gonna ask you, like, are you with Jacquay? Yeah, like, are you guys? Because I know I was on a video set for Official Girl.
That's what everybody needs to know. That Cher was actually in the Girl. If you go check it out, the Girl Official video featuring Jacquay, you'll see Cher booty, her beauty.
Yes, my beauty.
Her beauty
in the video, and definitely, I want y'all to check it out. So. Here is Cherp featuring Jacquay Official. Well, Girl Official. Excuse me, y'all. Girl Official. Let's check it out, y'all. We'll be back with a full interview with Cherp.
That girl is fish. 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 Anything
We are back here live at WCCR 590 AM radio, and I have a special guest. Cherp is in the building.
She be having me so hyped, like, yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Y'all have the music in the background. Excuse me. But again, we are taking callers, so call in, y'all. Call in if y'all want to speak to Cherp. If y'all want to speak to me.
What's the number again?
212-650-5962.
212-650-5962.
Yes, we got it, y'all.
So what about the private line? Is not it?
No, the private line is not it. It's the on-air phone.
Make sure you're calling in to talk to me and hear my silky smooth voice.
Yes, and you guys just heard Cherp song featuring Jacquay, Girl Official. It was dope. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I was there. Video shoot was crazy. So
he's on his way to superstardom.
Yeah.
And he worked hard to get there too.
Exactly.
Like, a lot of people don't know his backdrop. He worked for Diddy.
Exactly.
You know
and I'm
what
trying to
saying?
get Cherp here just to do this. Cherp, excuse me. I'm trying to get Jacquay here just to, come out and show people that hard work beats talent sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
And talent don't work hard.
I know. And it's just so crazy.
It's so fucking freaking cliche, but
I know.
It's like the cliche stuff is what works. It just works. You got to work hard.
Okay, so let's just jump full force into this interview. Where you from? Like, I know you from upstate.
I'm from Elmira, New York. I'm from the 607 area code where like Binghamton and Ithaca and you know what I'm saying? Like,
is it next to Monticello?
No, Monticello is down further.
Okay.
I'm like 40 minutes from Binghamton.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm from, and everybody watching this video know what time it is. I'm from the east side of Elmira, New York, 607. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
They know I rep. If nothing else, I rep. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to go over there. I'm gonna pull up there and see what's going on. It's cold. I know it's dumb cold.
It's cold here too. It's all New York.
Uh-huh.
The difference is about 196 miles or something like that.
Understandable, and it's the the diversity there. Like, how would you describe it? Is it more? I don't want to say white.
Okay, so Elmira is a prison town.
Right.
Because obviously Elmira Correctional Facility is what people know, or people that's real gangster, Southport Box.
Yes.
That's how people would know it. But
correct.
So that mixes the city up a little bit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's I would say it's probably 17 to 20% ethnic. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable. And you stand out, my brother.
I try. I try.
Okay, so like, how would you describe your style of music, like your sound, like overall? I know hip hop, you know what I'm saying, but how would you describe it?
I'm undescribable. Like, I'm just different. Like one record you hear me and I'll be the toughest dude in the planet, and then next record I'll be boogieing it up. Like I make music from my heart and soul. I don't really have a style. I just whatever I wake up and is on my heart and my mind, that's what I do. Right.
Your song "Check for Me," that was kind of like it was like not like a slow song, but it had like a little melody to it. It felt good when I was listening to it. Like, with my makeup, not like that. It wasn't too hard. It wasn't like a lot of hip hop. You had a feature,
Yeah. Shout out to D Blaze,
right?
Who's super producer. His cousin is John the Don.
Okay.
And he's from Yonkers, New York.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's
I
my guy.
to really get out there and make more connections with everybody. Like, I'm just starting out. Like, thank you again for coming. This is my second show, but like, this is so dope. Like, I feel like the movement, the hip hop movement, is feeling good right now. Like, I see a lot of faces that I know, and we get into it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing. So your style is undescribable, right?
You can't really describe it. It's like when you listen to a Cherp project, you're like, where is this dude going? Like, what is? And then it finally comes together, and you're like, okay.
I love it.
Which actually, I can plug my new project. I got an EP coming out in the first quarter.
I was going to get to that. That's a self-titled.
Self-titled.
Dope. Like, I'm ready for it. I'm going to be right there. So what are some of the collaborations you have? I know Jacquay, Mariah Lynn. Who else?
Mariah Lynn.
Tell them.
Jacquay, Mariah Lynn. I worked with Young Buck.
Ooh,
which
I like
is
Young Buck. Now you want to ride with me,
I got a dope record. I got a dope record with Young Buck. That's on K Slay's album.
Okay. Shout out to K Slay.
Shout out to DJ K Slay. He's the one who taught me the business.
Right.
And he actually helped me get my deal. Him and Nikki G, who's with Revolt TV with Empire.
I met King Slave so long ago. He probably would never remember me. I was probably like 18.
He probably does.
I was 18. No, I was in a club. It was a club called Imperial. And I was just always there, and he was always there. But I was so
He probably does remember you. Slay is like that, man.
Shout out to Slay.
He's always been in my corner too. Shout out to him.
So who else have you collaborated with?
I worked with Fred the Godson. We're shooting a video tonight on Linux and 119th. So if you're out here, pull up to the video shoot. It's all love. Worked with Dave East.
Yes, right.
I worked with Dave East.
Shout out to Davies. He's really making moves as well. Like y'all all, like I said, like
I was there when right before Dave blew, and his daughter was born the next day after we shot the options video, and Dave's whole life just changed. You know, it's dope, man. I'm waiting for
ladies love him.
Let me get a little bit of money too, Dave.
Come on, Dave. Share the wealth.
Ladies do love Dave, man. Good for Dave.
Ladies love you too, you know. Girl official.
It's my season.
Right.
It's fall. It's my season. Winter is really cuddle time.
Right.
Also, I work with Game twice.
Oh, how was that experience?
It was cool because I like Game.
Okay.
But at the same token, they're on another level at the time we did the record. So it's like you work with them, but you got to still do your footwork for that record to pop. You know?
Promotion, marketing, people. Yeah. Just a little tip for everyone here at City College. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. Put your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like making these little connections, networking is key, you know, to getting where you want to go, and definitely learning your skill, perfecting your craft. Like, look at Cherp. Like, he has so many features and so much dope music. Like, you wouldn't want to turn him down from a feature, or wouldn't want to go to his video shoot. I wouldn't want to have him. You would want to have him in your studio like me. You know what I'm saying? So definitely he's dope. So another question I have for you. And explain to me in some ways how do you feel that your music has changed over time, like from when you first started to now? Like, how do you feel it has changed?
Anybody who's an artist probably and had any level of success will agree with me in saying your music changes when your life changes. If you listen to my records from 10 years ago, because I've been doing this a while, I'm just aggressive. You know, life was different. Life was much more aggressive. I was more into stuff that I shouldn't have been into. So
right, sorry to cut you over. Like, like Dead Presidents. Do you feel like that was just recent, actually, though?
Yeah, that's a political record.
Right. I like that record because it's something I've seen too. But you know, do you feel like from the beginning it was like you saying it was more like
that record came about because of the change in the country, and right. I'm like that, you know. I was debate team high school, you know, but I ended up, you know, flipping and doing some BS, you know. So sometimes, whatever. But,
okay.
That record came about just about what was going on in the country, and I never expected Donald Trump to become president. So before the record came out, Trump had got elected.
Right.
So we just dropped it on Inauguration Day.
Right, why not? That's
you know, fuck Trump.
Right.
F
Trump.
Yeah.
Excuse me. F Trump. At the same time, we do have some Trump supporters. So hey, that's, you know, I didn't vote for Trump. Trump didn't vote for Trump.
Hey,
and
you voted for Trump? Oh yeah, you can't play that game. Well, you know what though? If you did vote for Trump, Trump has done everything he said he was going to do,
correct.
And that I can respect out of him.
Yeah, I can definitely respect that. Yeah. So, one thing overall, like one thing that you feel that changed over time from the beginning when you first started into now is your lifestyle. That's one thing you can say, correct? Right. And I feel like that definitely impacts your music. Right. And what are some things you can tell upcoming rappers, artists that are trying to come up in the game? Like, what is one thing you can tell them?
Well, first of all, don't rely on anybody else to do your work for you. Make sure that everything is business when you're coming up. And if you build organic relationships, keep your organic relationships. But make sure that guys know it's business and it's business only. Also, when you go to these clubs and you try to work your record. Go to the DJ booth. Make them kick you out. Work hard. Work your record. Don't let nobody push you away, and get you some representation so you don't got to deal with people. The more successful you get, because people are weird. You know what I'm saying?
Agree. And you got to stalk them down. Like, sell yourself, network.
Funny story real quick.
Yeah.
I was in the club, and shout out DJ Drewski.
Okay, shout out DJ Drewski.
I had been messaging DJ Drewski maybe 2 years ago. I was messaging this guy on Twitter, Instagram. Like I'm on him. You know understand what I'm saying?
You have to be.
Finally run into him in the club and I run down. Take this flash drive right now. So Drewski, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna take that flash drive, and he took it up and we exchanged information, and we still haven't worked together, but it's coming.
Right, and it will come.
It's coming. He's dope, man.
You're dope. He's dope. And
Self's my guy, though.
Shout out to Self.
Self's my guy.
I didn't meet Self yet, but as far as the radio goes, he's definitely someone that I not look up to, but I definitely get tips from, and definitely shout out to Amy Martinez. Like, she's definitely one of my role models. Yes, yes. And
I'm a little older,
but not only that, like she has done a lot of stuff in the hip hop world, and not like I want to be like her, but I want to definitely strive and be successful like her. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, we're gonna hop back right into the music, and we're gonna get right back to Cherp in a little while. But we got the music here for you guys. Yo Gotti featuring Nicki Minaj. Wake it up, y'all. The beat is We are live here, people. We are live here, people, at WCCR 590 AM radio here at City College. And I'm so happy I had this special guest, Cherp, in the building.
Yeah, it was good. It's Cherp. You know what it is, man. Appreciate everything. Bring me out here,
I'm so happy that you even pulled up or whatever, because, some people be acting all bougie. But you are the kindest guy ever. And ladies, he's single. So it's out of his ear. But overall, I just want to let y'all know, y'all need to follow Cherp on IG and on SoundCloud at Real Cherp. And I'm about to, end my show. This is the hottest hour, hosted by your girl, Cher Ferguson. And stay tuned. Cherp will be coming out with his self-titled EP, y'all. I want y'all to stay tuned. Anything to tell me, Cherp?
Make sure y'all go out and get that Against All Odds Cherp. You got Davies Game. Who else is on that joint? There's a few artists on that joint. Also coming out with my self-titled EP Cherp, featuring Jacquay, Mariah Lynn, Fred the Godson is on there. We got a few features, man. We just working, but make sure y'all follow me. Instagram at Real Cherp, Snapchat at Real Cherp, Twitter at Real Cherp, Facebook at Real Cherp. Every social platform we at Real Cherp. I'm on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Deezer. I'm everywhere, bro. You can't escape me. You know what I'm saying? We everywhere. We working.
We here. If y'all don't know, now y'all know. We live at WCCR 590 AM radio. And thank you again, Cherp, for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Y'all already know. Stay tuned every Wednesday at 3 p.m. with your girl, Cher Ferguson. It's the hottest hour here. We out.
Peace.